y'all, it's your girl Teedy B and
Teedy Dom.
and we are back with another episode of Rum Punch and Beignets podcast, brought to you by Boot Krewe Media. Make sure you check out our brother and sister podcast on bootkrewemedia.com to get exclusive content, giveaways, and all of our podcast episodes from the first to now. So this week's episode is brought to you by Sweet Embrace. These quality handmade accessories are here to simplify your beauty routine with no tutorial necessary. They are pre-tied, satin-lined turbans and headbands made to make protective styling easier and bad hair days a thing of the past. Make sure you visit them on shopsweetembrace.com and follow them on Instagram at shopsweetembrace. All right, y'all. So we are here with another episode, a new episode. It's been a long ass motherfucking time. I'm sorry, but it's just how shit has rolled.
Life has really been life.
Life has been life, and with that being said, make sure you check out Teedy Dom's website to get her mugs, hats, and pins that says "Life has been life." In she don't like to share it, but y'all gotta buy it.
Why do you do that?
Because I'm supposed to.
And I didn't wear nothing on it today.
Nothing with it. Exactly.
My bad.
So this is why I'm supposed to say it. God told me to say it. Make sure y'all check out. Is it Life Be Life? Lifebelifing.com.
No, it's Nika D Great.
Nika NIKA D Great GREAT. If you don't know how to spell it.com, and get your Life Be Life in mug,
keychains,
cheap cane, plus more that will be coming very soon. Make sure you check out their website and get that as well. So we are here with the ad. Welcome back to this episode. And the topic today is dating, because that shit is very ghetto in these streets.
See, I want to listen to y'all. I want to do more listening this episode because I would like to know, because everybody be saying the dating pool got pee in it, and I just want to know.
It's a little more than pee, but I mean, honestly, it depends on what angle you're looking at the pool. It depends on the angle. Mm-hmm. But yes, we're gonna talk about dating today, y'all. We're gonna talk about dating. But before we actually get into that, we got a cocktail. Unfortunately, it's not our people because some people have drunk.
Shut up.
We just gonna be drinking a cocktail, specially made by Teedy B. It's a little dope. It's dope.
Good, yeah.
That's the name of it. It's dope. Clink, 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 clink. So yes. Oh, that actually was really good. Okay. Shout out to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have to really go get that license. Okay. Okay. Like I said, we are talking about dating today. And before we even hop into all of the dating topics and all whatever that includes, we got a special date, a special guest, a special date, quote unquote. Miss Dori, she is a host. She's a personality. My girl is with the music. She's with the podcasting. She's doing a little bit of everything. Stop playing with her.
Stop playing.
We got Dori on the scene, and she's going to be hopping in with us with this dating shit. Dori, speak to people.
What's up, y'all? What's up? I am just super honored to be here. I've been waiting to get on the show forever. So I'm ready to chop it up with y'all, talk about dating. And how I got way more than pissing. It's real bad. It's real bad. But it's all right because it's Valentine's, timing. So we gonna work on it.
We're gonna work on it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're gonna help some of y'all confirm if your Valentine's Day, if y'all have gotten approached by someone to ask you if you could be their Valentine. If it's actually accurate, or if it's real, or if maybe the nigga that you thought was supposed to be your Valentine, you might need to cut his ass off.
We gonna know by Wednesday.
We gonna know. We gonna know. We gonna figure it out. So, like I said, yes, we are talking about dating this go round. Before we actually hop into all of the dating conversation, let's just put all of our shit on the table. What is your dating status? What is your status relationship wise? I will start.
Okay.
Because I brought it up. I am single, but I am dating someone at the moment. So I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
We'll see how that shit. We'll see how that shit go. But I am, we'll see how that shit go.
Okay.
So for me, I am completely single. I mean, I go on dates, but I don't have like
something steady.
Nothing solid.
Yeah. I understand it.
And of course, y'all know I'm attached. So I'm really trying to see. I know I should probably stay that way. I just really feel like the complaints that I've heard from friends that the dating pool is shitty. I'll stay where I'm at. I'll hold what I do.
Okay, so as y'all see, we got two people that are out here in the field. Mm-hmm. And then we got one that has found someone that she's very much attached to. And I fuck with Onk all the way through. My nigga. Stay treating my girl right.
Gosh.
I will beat your ass. But anyway, so let's talk about this dating pool because oh Lord.
Deep side.
I be listening to y'all stories or just stories of like friends or just like reading stories of like, people just decide to share. And I want to stay where I'm at because especially with me being closer to 40, like I'm not sure if I would get back out there. Like if something, it's
hard. It's hard.
Like if something,
imagine me.
And yes, we look this good because we are this good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
We might not look like we're close to that
so
age,
40 and 30.
I get mistaken. We all get mistaken all the time for 23, 24,
25.
Yes.
It's always the late 20s for me, early sometimes, depending on the grandpa. Depending on the grandpa, I might look a little young.
Now, who papa out here trying to talk
all
to
of
me?
them.
I'm about to say a lot of
all the papas, and I be like, I know I look super duper young. Like, people tell me I look like a teenager all the time. So, like, why are you trying to holler at me if I look like a teenager?
Mm-hmm. Which is always the problem. Always has always been a problem.
And I feel like come up with some answers.
We are like around the same height because you're how
I'm 5 even.
5 even. So I got her by two fucking inches, literally 2 inches, and I get the same fucking. I've been having the same problem since I was like 10, 11. Since I hit puberty, there was like, oh, you 5,
and I'm just hitting puberty. So I'm just getting that girl. I've been skinny all my life. What's up?
Let me just say, y'all are some creeps. Y'all old ass niggas are some creeps. But we gonna keep.
That's too trifling because
we gonna. Anyway, the dating pool, child. The dating.
So does it really have sewer water in it?
It does. It just has a lot of dishonesty in there. I feel like people are not honest about their intentions. Like, I can tell you to be honest about your intentions, but you're still going to tell me what you think I want to hear to be able to do what you think you want to do with me.
Yes.
And then, like, you're not being true to what you really want when you can really tell me what it is. And I might be on the same type of time.
We might be on the same type of time in that moment. As long as you just tell the truth, just say what it is that you want.
That's why when I was casual dating, that was like my big thing was like, okay, I'm going on dates with these people, but then you asking me what I want. I'm going to be honest with you and tell you what I'm looking for. Because like you said, we could be on the same wave and it'd be all right. But then if you're looking for something else, like that dude I told you on the ghosting episode that ghosted me because I was Catholic, we weren't looking for the same thing. That's why Yeah.
That's
another episode.
Girl, no.
We were like mid-date. And
So you know.
Yeah, I already knew. And plus he had fish me. So.
Oh.
And then y'all have the nerves to be catfishing people. You don't even have it together, but you gotta ghost somebody.
Look, you be asking for a selfie. They want to send you one, but the hat always on. Why your hat always on?
Take that hat off.
Oh, let me see your pretty hat.
Let me see the pretty.
Look, let me see your haircut. I know you wouldn't have got a haircut. Let me see it.
You got a fresh haircut? Oh, you don't got no hair.
I agree. Yes. Overall, the dating pool is shit waters. I will say that, especially in New Orleans. Like, gosh.
It's just like New Orleans. Everybody is such a small city, so everybody know everybody. Everybody done hooked up with everybody. And
we are Eskimo cousins. We kissing cousins, bitch. Everybody.
Eskimo wives.
It's happening. Even when you don't even know it's happening, it has happened.
It's already happened. So you really just gotta like get over that if you're gonna date a New Orleans.
It's like you being the upside down and you don't even know you.
And see me, I'm the type of girl like I want to be like, look, is it okay? Like I know that you used to fuck with him. Is that cool?
Yes.
Like, because I don't want no conflict. I didn't been through some shit.
I agree. But a lot of times I don't find out until after the fact, and I'm like, shit, I didn't already fucking did it. You know, it's happened. But I'm also not gonna be like, bitch, I got beef with you.
Yeah.
Cause why?
No.
Cause why? I didn't know.
It might not even be the same dick that you got. Like,
and then in the other side,
men
it's
do
like,
not treat women the same. You get a different man depending on how you make him treat you.
Exactly.
And then on the flip side, it's like, what am I gonna be mad at you for? Like, you didn't know, just like I didn't know.
Exactly.
And I was married, y'all. I was married for 11 years, and like he was definitely a cheater, like definitely chronic cheater. Ooh. And so like I was never mad at the woman. I always was like mad at him. Mm-hmm. The only time I would like be even, upset with a woman is because like, bitch, you knew what it was. That would be the only time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even then I'm still not beefing with you, like, bitch, at the end of the day, I made a vow to him.
Home to you every fucking
yes,
day,
like,
he knows better.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but men are just dishonest because now that I'm on the other side of things, like, married men be coming at me so heavy, and I be like, I would never do that because of what I've been through as a woman. I would never put your wife through that, even though you don't care. They don't be caring.
They really do not be caring, no.
So what I can say is, because you're saying that, men that are in relationship, any type of situationship, whatever the case may be, they are dishonest. When I tell you, like, there have been so many fucking men to this day, today, nigga done came in my fucking inbox trying to talk to me. And I know for a fact that he's in a relationship, but they love to say that they're in open relationships, but they never like to really give the details on how this open relationship works. Mm-hmm.
You the only open one.
Right. Yeah, like you're really, the only open one.
She's not open.
She ain't open at all.
The bad part about it is though, it's like the married and taken men, they apply more pressure than the single men. And I just be like, how can you be so bold and you have somebody and it's like this fine dude over here, like you just know he's fine. So he's not even applying no pressure. And he's single as a Pringle, bitch. Like, what's happening?
You know what I think it is? I real life think it's because men love the hunt, right?
They do. They want the chase.
Because once a woman finds out that this man is single, has no kids, if he does have kids, the baby mother is not like a big ass factor. Like, she's like, I know my role. He knows his role. We take this care of this child. We're co-parenting. It's more so like I don't have to do much because I got a lot of bitches that's after me. Right. They know my value. They know what I got. I ain't got to do too much. But it's a nigga that's in a relationship that's married, and they're like, shit, I didn't decided to tie myself down to this bitch that I really don't like, but I knew it was safe.
But she was available when I was available.
It's safe. and I knew she was gonna take care of me no matter
they
what the fuck I was.
They might have been in
do.
love at one point, but I feel like people fall out of love and they don't be honest.
Right.
And it's like you're just trying to hold on to something when you know you're not happy with it, but it's like you said, this is safe. Yes, so I'm gonna just stick with it, even though I know I'm about to fuck over her, which is way worse. Because now you're like, bitch, I will kill you behind my feelings.
Like you're comfortable with stability, but you still won't lie.
Thank you.
You're comfortable with the stability that your family and that your home life provides, but you still won't go and run the street.
Exactly.
That don't make no sense.
It just makes zero fucking sense. And like they just really don't understand like the emotional damage that it causes. Like heartbreak is real trauma.
It's real trauma.
It's
and
real
they
trauma.
Don't understand a lot of people are moved by their emotional trauma. Which is why do you think we got fucking serial killers? Why do you think we have these fucking fatal attractions?
Did you have to go?
And did. They are moved by emotional trauma. Like, why do you not like the fuck? A lot of times, the people that are serial killers or that are fatal attraction situations, they are moved by their emotional feelings because they don't know how to deal with it outside of being reactive. So because they were hurt, because they didn't have the answers, they decided, you know what, fuck, I'm gonna find it myself. And even if they didn't get the physical words, they didn't get the actual words, they didn't get the physical touch or reaction that they thought they were gonna get, they decided, okay, you fucked over me, I'm gonna make you feel the same type of pain that I felt. And that's what it was. Duh. You honestly don't need a psychologist to tell you that. That's just exactly like
a bad kid. It's like a bad kid. It's like whether I get positive or negative attention, whatever attention you're gonna give me, I'm gonna get that because that's what I'm seeking. A lot of people are attention seekers. A lot of people are manipulative, and it's just I'm a super honest person, and I tell people all the time that's why I'm single. Because they don't be wanting to hear the truth. And I'm just like really, really honest. And it's like, if you don't want the truth, don't ask me for it. And then I expect the truth because I'm going to tell the truth. Right. But people are not honest.
They are not honest and they don't know how to take honesty.
Correct.
At all.
Correct.
So,
girl, I got a question. So why do married men, they, like we said, they just do the most? Why y'all be paying people bills and taking, like, why y'all?
It's hush money.
You know what? Now that I sat here and thought about the question, yeah.
Soon as you left your lips,
it's hush money. Let me pay this girl bills because I don't want her to go
Let me pay her car note. Let me give her some money.
Like, why wouldn't you splurge on your real wife?
The thing is, they actually do still splurge on their wives.
That's the cover.
They still do the things
on the
for their wives.
Yeah,
but I can't really speak for married fucking men. But for whatever reason,
control. It's control. Yeah.
It's
like, I'm gonna pay your bills because I want to have some say so around this bitch.
Because they ain't got no say so at home. Probably.
And I was reading this book. Y'all know I've been reading shit. And I've gotten back to fiction books, and I've been reading a Zane book, right?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
So this a Zane Chronicle book. And with the Chronicle books, it's always short stories. And so one of the short stories is about this nigga. He has someone that he's proposed to. They are planning their wedding, but yet he's still on the internet. He is watching this girl play with her pussy. He's still jacking off, doing all, and this girl decides to come to the city. Right? What does he do? He decides to fuck this girl, meet up with her, fuck this girl. And he basically compared it to having something new, and everybody wants it, and then you finally get it,
and that shit.
And you're with it. You're with it for like a month or two, or a couple of months, or whatever, however long it's still new to you. Right. And then once it's not new anymore, it's like, oh, I see this Bugatti. I want that Bugatti too. So what do I have to do to get this Bugatti? So now he's gonna do any and everything to get this Bugatti, because why? Overall, men are hunters, and when they see a new hunt, they want to go after it. So
like, what am I supposed to do with that information?
Right.
It's bullshit. At the end of the day, it's still bullshit. At the end of the day, it just lets you know that niggas are really ain't shit.
I honestly feel like there are good men out there. I feel like there are good men out there that get fucked over by fucked up women.
Yes,
they do.
I feel like just as many fucked up niggas they got out there, they got fucked up women too. That just fucked over niggas. And I just don't understand why like the fucked up people don't get together and then like the good people don't get together. And like it could be all so simple.
Like the fucked up people just be fucked up together.
Yes, like y'all fuck over each other because y'all like that. Y'all like that drama and that cycle of fucked upness. Because I'm telling you, I was married. So it's a cycle of like you do something. I search through your shit. I find some shit. Then like, oh my God, you're so sorry. You're so resentful. You're crying. You buying me shit. You say you're doing the most. You want me back. Okay, you want me back. We're doing good for like a good time, a long time period. And then like some shit is off because niggas always y'all can't never even cheat right. Like I'ma always know something is off when you fucking with another bitch. My pH balance is gonna be off.
Number one.
That is always the day giveaway.
Your own pussy is gonna tell you, my girl.
Women, if you are very in tune with your pussy,
if you were doing fine before you met that nigga,
if you know how your pH is, if you've been taking your vitamins, if you've been taking your cranberry, if you've been doing everything that you need to do to make sure that you as a whole person are intact, you will definitely know when a nigga has been cheating on you. Period. And then especially if y'all fuck, if y'all fuck raw dog all the time, you will definitely know.
And then men are just so stupid, they just tell off on themselves. They just leave little clues, and you just be like, and then when they finally tell you, be like, I already knew that. Like I had somebody cheat on me one time, y'all, and he was like, hey, I have to tell you something, and I was like, what? Like, what is it? And then he was like, so, you know, back so-and-so, like a few months ago. And I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, you know, so I cheated on you. And I was like, oh. And we broke up 2 weeks later. I just plotted that it was done and over with. That's all I needed. I kind of had an inkling he already.
Waiting for the confirmation.
But see, in my gut, I already knew that he probably did it anyway. So then when he told me, I wasn't really tripping because I had, my intuition was already with like, so my mind was already over it. So I wasn't really like, you know, upset about, oh, you cheated on me. Great. Go ahead.
I dwell on stuff on the inside. Like I might not outwardly like show too much emotion, like I guess towards the person or something, but on the inside, I'd be like, how could you have done that to me? Like, I'm a good girl.
Like, what the fuck? God damn, what did I do? How did I do it? Bitch, what the fuck?
And I don't even be thinking like, what did I do? Because I don't know, maybe I'm a little conceited, but I don't be thinking like, what did I do? Because I know like I'm really a dope person. Like I know that I'm honest. I know that like I'm not fucking over nobody. I've never cheated on anybody. I probably should start. Because
don't start. Don't be that person. That's not you. Don't do that.
No, you gotta be me.
I mean, look, if you've never done it before, I always say at least try it once. Find out if it's you.
That's what I had to do.
If it's not you, then go back to who you was
what I
before.
had to do. I realized that was not my way when I cheated first. So then I was like, oh, that ain't even done. Why you did that?
I'm a curiosity type of cat. I'm a curious cat. Look. I'm gonna try, and if it's for me, I'm gonna do it. If it's not for me, look, I didn't.
I mean, the whole time. So I was married for 11 years, right? So the whole time I was married, I had only ever slept with him. So my count is very low. So I'm very selective with who I fuck with.
You should be. Yes.
I don't know. It's really shitty for me. It's really shitty, especially because everybody done had everybody.
Okay.
Girl, in casual dating New Orleans, I realized that I'm just like, oh, you know, you follow people, you be like, oh, let me get you friends. And then you be like, wait a minute, how you know? And then I'll casually bring up so-and-so, whoever that like we mutually know. I'm like, oh yeah, I got this friend, her name so-and-so. They'd be like, oh yeah, I kind of used to date, like what? And then after that, I'd be like, nope, that's
what I'm saying. You can't even do that in New Orleans because everybody's dated everybody. So it's like you have to really choose if like, okay, this somebody you really fuck with on that level, or this just somebody you know.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I do feel like you have to create a cap on things, especially in New Orleans. You have to create a cap. Like, you have to be like, okay, so after so many years, does this shit even matter? Does it even count anymore?
Like, they dated in high school, bitch.
Exactly. One.
We grown.
Two.
Right.
What was the dynamic on it? Was it really like a first night type of thing? Like, it's a one night stand type of thing? Or it's just like, bitch, I was out, I was drunk, and it was a one thing. And bitch, if I see you out and maybe if we're drunk enough again, type of thing, you have to figure out like, how do you interact with this person?
Right.
And then from there, it's like, bitch, I'm gonna say this. Let me just circle back to the beginning.
Man.
Yes, New Orleans waters is very murky, it's very swamp-like. We are in the swamp for a reason, bitch. The dating waters are very swampy. Okay,
and it's fucked up because them niggas be so charismatic. They be like really sweeping you off your feet. Because let me tell you, it take a lot for me because I require a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I don't require a lot at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? In order to get me, it might require important things. Exactly. Like, in order to get me, it requires, like, you have to court me. I'm not just fucking with nobody. Like, you have to date me. We have to get to a certain point and shit like that for me. But it's like, then after that, I'm pretty easygoing. Like, I'm cool. I'm chill. I don't be tripping.
I really think it's more so like for New Orleans niggas because they have options. There's way more women in New Orleans than there are men. And then on top of that, there are actual other men that they might want.
Oh, you ain't lying.
Let's be real. A lot of niggas in New Orleans like niggas, but they don't want to claim that they like niggas. And I know this for a fact because a lot of my best friends, a lot of my close people are people that are in those streets, and they have seen you out in these streets, and they've told me that they've shown me, told me, and they probably have fucked you.
Baby, go and claim your thing. Yeah.
So, like I said,
smile in your face.
Ooh, and still they gonna pluck your trade, okay? But it's a thing. Like in New Orleans, it's a thing, and a lot of women decide that they are going to accept their man or whomever they're with to be on the down low or to be whatever they are. But then there's also women that are like, look, that's not who I am. That's not what I'm accepting. So you need to figure that shit the fuck out.
I don't even know if I need to speak on this topic because I got drugged on Twitter because I said that I didn't want a man who was fucking with men. And they were saying that I was homophobic and I was biphobic and it is my preference. Like I have plenty of gay friends. And I don't want to sound like white people and they be like, I got black friends. I have plenty of gay friends and I don't care who they're fucking with. That's all on them. Like, you do what you do. But I don't want to fuck nobody who's fucking niggas. Like, why is that a crime?
It's not a crime. I feel like because
that's my preference.
I feel like because social media has played such a major part in just life in general, they feel like they have to have a say so in whatever someone says.
Right.
And they don't know the difference between homophobia or heterophobia and actual preference.
They just be saying
all 1,000 of the people down.
They just be saying
it's
big
a
words
preference.
and don't
like
know what
it's
it
just
means.
like if you prefer somebody that's thick over somebody that's skinny, you prefer somebody that's white over somebody that's black. Exactly. You prefer somebody that is tall over somebody that's short.
Exactly.
Like it's a preference. It's a preference. Some people have a preference. There are some people that just don't give a fuck, and that's on them. That's on them.
That's what I
as long as they are not spewing hatred towards that other person, like as long as they're not being on some man, fuck you, you ain't shit no way, or like you're this and I don't want you. That it don't have nothing to do with that. Like if I choose that I only want to lay down with thick ass black ass men, guess what? That's what the fuck I'm gonna lay down with.
A word.
Okay. If I want Godiva, bitch, that's what I fucking want.
Or like I seen on the internet a few days ago, people got mad at the women for lusting over Jonathan Majors. Like if that's what women won't look at it, won't they then that's their business.
First of all, I would like
the men that was mad because
how
they
are
don't
you
look
mad
like
at me
that.
because I like something I don't like something? Like,
right? Like, how is that your business?
I want to speak for the women.
I'm like, I didn't tell y'all to come on my tweet.
Exactly. I literally want to speak for the women that I want to speak for the people, not even women. Just I want to speak for the people that can recognize a fine ass person when they see a fine ass person.
Absolutely.
Jonathan Majors is a fine ass person, period. Even if I'm attracted to him or not, he's a fine ass, beautiful ass fucking man that has presented himself in front of the world with a photo shoot.
Oh, that's the one with the roses.
Yeah. With the
essence.
Yeah.
That's a fucking man. Okay.
A stallion, bitch.
Oh,
look,
yeah.
But again, I also understand that. Pick up the dribble. Pick up the dribble. But at the end of the day, that is like people see that and that's what they desire. That's what they lust after. And that's okay. Just like when y'all decide, when other magazines or publications decide that they want to put a transgender woman or a man on their cover, that's because they feel like that mattered in that moment. And that's okay.
Right.
Like,
and I feel like right now there's so much representation. Like, why are you trying to fight a battle that's not there?
But
like,
you know what? The people that do that,
there was no like.
There was not.
It was like, oh, that boy look funny. There, like, people wasn't even out and stuff like that. Like, now everybody's free to be whatever they want to be. Like, let me be free to choose whatever I want to choose because you're choosing whatever you want.
And I think with the internet, like most of the time it be men, straight men that be like that just have a problem with everything. They had a problem with Jonathan Majors and like his thing, but no, it's some pick-me's in there too. It's some pick-me's. What you gonna say?
I'm gonna just say this out to the world. Oh, and I don't know how y'all gonna feel about it. Y'all probably gonna hate me. Y'all probably not gonna like me about this. But I feel like when there are men that are very homophobic about certain things, it's because they're trying to deflect how they actually feel. They are trying to. It's because they actually want to suck a dick. They actually want their booty hole to be played in, and they don't like the fact that these men are out here open and just no cut. Let's be honest. Like, they actually want that shit.
Yeah, when people are super homophobic,
but they actually want that shit. They want that shit.
I agree. When people are super homophobic, I feel like you're doing too much.
Exactly.
Like, you want, that's your true life. That you really want.
And you're trying to deflect from your own life. And you're trying to be like, nah, they should be. Because if that's something that doesn't apply to you, why are you bothered?
In my famous words, if it don't apply, let it fly.
Let it fly. Let me tell y'all, I tell people all the time, you can just scroll on by, right? When I don't like something,
you can block different words.
I scroll past something I don't like, I scroll past that bitch. I don't even give it the energy to go into it and block it and see the comments and none of that shit. If I'm not fucking with that, if it don't apply,
let it fly.
Let it fly, bitch.
Agenda.
That does not resonate with me. When you stop and give it that interaction, that becomes a part of your algorithm. Now you're interacting with the tweet because you didn't stop, you didn't did this, like you're doing too much.
Stop, and now you're gonna keep seeing it. You're gonna keep being mad. I ain't got time to be mad. I want to be happy. I want to make money. I want to be in love. I want to be around people that love me the way that I love on them. So I ain't got time for all of that.
And I think some people take into heart too much of what the internet says about like dating and relationships. Like they feel like, oh, I have to do this, or oh, I have to be like JT and Carisha, and I have to to a degree,
children,
but they feel like they just take too much of what random strangers say to heart about like dating and just relationships. Like whatever they say does not apply to you. It could apply to somebody else. Right. Or if somebody is talking about a specific situation on the internet, that could just not even be them that they're talking about. And people just go to town at face value with whatever they said. And that could not even be about that person. That could be an example.
It could be just general bullshit. It could be something that you just saw thought it was funny, bitch. It was like, let me post that.
Or it could either be like they friend with you being a shitty friend, sharing your friend's mishaps on the internet for laughs and kicks and giggles and shit. You a horrible friend for that, whoever do that. But like,
Right.
It's just people. I think people take too much of what the internet says as advice instead of using like real life experiences and valued experiences over popularity. I'll just say it like that.
I think them internet trolls don't have friends. They obviously don't have friends in real life. They're in their mom's basement somewhere. Like their job is to come and fuck with you. So,
because why you arguing on the internet all day with people?
And guess what? If I got time, I'm gonna argue your back. So
I have a question. When it comes to dating, when it comes to your relationship, how much impact does the internet or social media have to that?
Me personally, I think it's super important. I feel like social media is all we have like right now. Like everybody's involved in it. Like if I meet a person and they don't even have social media, that's kind of like weird for me. Like, why you don't have Instagram? Or do you not really have one? And you just lying to me and telling me you don't have one? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? And then when I've been in a relationship, I've had men try to like gaslight me, like, oh, that's not even that important. Like, oh, you're so worried about social media. Is because I feel like on social media, you post about what you love. I post about me, my children, my businesses, things that I love, shit that I'm into. And I found that when I've been in relationships, in my marriage and other relationships that I've had, like, if you're not trying to post me, it's because you're trying to hide something. Now, I'm not saying like, oh, then I've also had the other end of the spectrum where like I met a guy legit the second date and he posted me on our page posted me on his page on a date.
That's scary.
So like that was like OD. So it's like you gotta find that balance. Like I'm not telling you to post me every Woman Crush Wednesday, but let these hoes know what's up.
Yeah, if we decide,
let them bitches know.
If we decide,
I'm that girl. Like,
I agree. If we decide we're gonna be serious, then yes, at least post me once every blue moon.
Like I'm not cute. What's going on?
Yeah,
because if them other niggas had me, they would be posting me. So what you got going on?
And
you don't want to let the hoes know that you.
So
that
piggyback off of your story, like I did have somebody I was talking to, and within like the first week, he had something going on, and he was already trying to post me. I was like, "Whoa, wait a minute! I don't even know you like that, bitch. I don't even know your mama. Like I don't even really know your kids like this. Like, what is you trying to do? Let's let's not do this.
Right?
Chill. Put me in the background. You can talk about me, but don't post me. But I also feel like at a certain point when you're in a relationship with someone, if you really love someone and you're like committed to that person, you're going to want to post them. Like no matter how deep in social media you are or not in social media, you're gonna be like, you know what, this is somebody that's a part of my everyday life. Like you said, they're a part of my everyday life. I truly love and feel a type of way about them. And if they were not in my life, I would feel a fucking way. So I want to celebrate them. I want to appreciate them on social media. So yes, I do feel like,
especially if you're into that, like, you know, there's some people that don't even post at all. And it's like, I can't be mad because you never did post. But if you're a person that's into social media, like I'm into social media and I'm like posting on my story a couple of times a day or something like that, and I'm used to you doing that too, and now we together and we're on a date and we're like together now, and you don't want to post me, give me weird.
But even people that don't even post that much, like when they find someone that they really are like fucking with, they're going to post.
At least a few times every blue moon or so.
It's not even they're gonna at least post once, and they're gonna be like, you know what, this is my person. This is who I want to post. Like literally, because I've seen people, like even people that were in relationships that one person was not a social media heavy person, the other one was, but they were committed to their relationship, and they were like, nah, I'm about to fucking, this is my person. I love this person. I'm about to post them.
And whatever that person got going on as well, if you're in a relationship, especially a committed one, you post all of their stuff because you know you with them, you committed, whatever they got going on, you their backbone, you their support system. Like, do that. Like, if you don't want to post lovey-dovey shit, that's fine, but post that shit. Mine posts all my junk, not junk, but all our podcast stuff. He wear our merch. All of it.
Be supportive.
Exactly. And the piggyback, I'm not like, personally, I don't like social media that much. But every once in a while, I do like to pop my shit. I ain't gonna lie. I do like to pop my shit. While I'm a Gemini and I like to be seen sometimes. I like to be an extrovert sometimes. But I also am very private. And I'm just like, you know what? I need to make sure that whomever I do post, they're solid.
I don't want to be out here posting nobody.
That's gonna turn around and bitch,
and then it be like, soon as you post them,
and they show their fucking ass.
Soon as I save a name,
girl,
and you're not just a number no more. You got a whole name with emojis.
So look, let's first. I'm glad y'all said that. So for me, when I have been like talking to somebody or like quote unquote dating somebody, after 30 days.
You in this 30
days. It's usually been 30 days.
Literally. I ain't gonna lie, be 90 days for me.
Okay, so that's a nice little minute. I wish it was. I would like to enjoy for 90 days. But for me, it'd be like 30 to like 35, maybe 40 days. Then they start showing it and they start doing some shit. I'm like, you wasn't doing that last week. You wasn't doing that a couple of days.
That's because you gotta hold out.
I be holding out, Dori. That's why I be like, you know what? If I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. But if I don't, it's not gonna be a difference because like I've literally held out. I've done the whole 30-day thing, like Steve Harvey said, do the whole 30 days.
90 days.
90 days.
It's 90 days.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna
last 90 days.
Personally. Fuck the nigga. Fuck the nigga. It's me. Okay. Am I gonna hold out 90 days?
That's you 30 do it for yourself.
30, yes. 60. Ooh, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
I might can do 45. 45. I might can do it. Now, I'm not gonna say I have not been celibate before because I have. I've been celibate. Like, look,
it's easy to be celibate when you don't have a nigga.
But when I got okay, so like yes, 90 days. That's a prayer. God really gotta touch me for 90 days. God really gotta touch me.
Don't let the nigga touch you.
No, God gotta touch me.
Like you gonna sleep in the other side of the house.
Not, you know what, nigga? I need you to be on ice because I need to go see you and
touching me. Don't be kissing on me.
Look, don't even date me. Really.
Look, just
you gotta date me for the whole 90 days.
I don't even. Yeah, because I mean, for me, like I'm very much I'm very intuitive, and when I feel like the chemistry is right, everything is right, I feel like I'm going to jump all the way in, and for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna jump all the way in because most of the time I really don't like people. So when I feel like I'm gonna jump all the way in, I'm expecting that person to jump all the way in, and I have to remind myself like everybody else, the niggas that you dating, the people that you're with, they're not me. They're not going to do that. Right. And you
deserve that. And that's where the line
gets blurred. And you're just like, how do I handle these types
of situations? I know you're not me, but like
I need you to do a little bit more. I need you to say
I need reciprocation.
Some type of reciprocation. I need you to say like, look, I really fuck with you like this. I need you to say like, I am intentional about this. I need you to let me know that this is not no casual ass shit. Like you just another bitch that I seen and I thought I was attracted to, and I want to conquer you. And I conquered. That's and now I'm ready to go to the next. Like nah, because Teedy can conquer a lot of you motherfuckers, and I have. I've conquered some of you motherfuckers, and y'all was okay. But y'all was okay.
Not okay.
Mostly, I ain't gonna lie. Most of y'all was actually top tier, but most of y'all, because I'm very selective about who the fuck. But most of y'all, the selective few that I've chosen, y'all have been top tier. But it's just like on some. If I do choose you, I want you to come on the same energy that I'm coming with. So if I'm coming on some, this is casual. I'm just trying to fuck you on some shit. Come with that energy. If I'm coming with the look, I see a future. I'm trying to build with you, and I'm trying to see how this can go. Then I need you to come with that. And if you're not coming with that, then we can't do nothing. Like I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to sit up here and appease you, and I'm not about to dim myself for you. Like nah, it's not gonna happen.
A lot of it comes with people being like equally yoked.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
if we have the same like values, morals, like I'm cool with my mama, but you fucking hate your parents and your family, and like we can't work if the shit not like we have some shit in common. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just be cute and you can't just have money, but you do need to come with it.
You need to come with both. You gotta be attractive in some type of way.
I don't know how they do it. Like, if I'm not attracted to you,
you have to be able to pay your way in things as well. You got to be able to pay your way in this.
Because I'm not paying nobody way. All they homeboy way. All they cousins.
We are not Erica. Even though mother Erica, I do love you. But sis, I was not about Tyrone. Who
made me
bitch? Tyrone, not me. Tyrone will not be in my.
I'm not paying nobody way. I have 3 kids and I gotta pay their way, and I don't want to do that. So it's not gonna happen for you, fat.
So we're saying that it's like, what are your red flags? One. And from there, how do you part ways? Like, how do you let somebody that you thought you were attracted to, somebody that you thought was on the same level as you, had the same values as you, and then they start showing you red flags? How do you part ways from that?
So boom, I'm like a big communicator, right? So I'm gonna communicate with you as long as you have my respect. And then once I don't have no respect for you no more, I become the ghoster. Yeah. And I don't know if I'm Aquarius. I don't know.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
It's like I could easily just act like I never knew you. Like, it's like my detachment from people is like unmatched. Like, for real. So I really will give you a chance, and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna try to tell you where you went wrong, like, but I'm not gonna keep doing so much of that. Yeah, like, we all grown, so like I have
catch it the first time.
I have 3 kids, and I don't like repeating myself. So like, if I didn't told you where you're going wrong already, and you continuously do the shit that I don't like, then I'm gonna just stop talking to you. Yep. You're just not gonna hear from me now.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Even if we texting and like you don't have good grammar, you don't know how to spell, baby, I'm gonna just stop texting.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
So look, like, I will say this because I know every once in a while some people fuck up, because I know I fuck up.
I can tell the fuck up.
If you don't try to correct yourself after you fucked up,
asterisk and spell it right,
be like, my bad. Or you know what? iPhone has the edit button now when you're texting. If you decide not to use the edit, but if I don't see at the bottom of that,
I know you ain't.
Then I'm like, bitch, you just didn't give a fuck, did you? Or maybe I really be trying to give people grace. I really be trying. As an air sign, we're air signs. We try.
I really do try. Like,
we try. Like, I feel like we're the type of people we give more grace than anybody else.
Yeah, I like really go with the flow. Like, I'm not.
We try to, like, we have intentions, but at the same time, we also give grace.
Yeah.
And once you have extended grace, it's like, yeah, bitch, I can't do it no more. You tried me, and now at this point in this moment, it's real like fuck you, and I don't even know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, I feel like I
did what?
I just feel like I've been through a lot of shit, and I've been through enough, and it's like I don't have no more time to waste. Like, we're not doing that. Like, I'm gonna let you know. I tell people all the time, I'm gonna let you know exactly where you had me fucked up at,
right?
And then I'm gonna leave you there.
Yeah. That's all you could do. Actually, I choose to tell who I'm gonna say, this is what you got me fucked up at. If I tell you this is what you had me fucked up at, it means I have respect for you. And I really value the connection that we had.
Yep.
If I just ghost your ass, it just means like, bitch, you were not even worth it.
It wasn't worth
like,
it.
you was not worth it at all. And I'm gonna just keep pushing. And if you see me out, because I'm not gonna see you. I'm going to see you, but I'm not gonna see you.
I ain't gonna see you, fat.
I'm gonna see you and walk right around you, my love. Like,
no.
Did you see XYZ?
No. Who?
I'm sorry. No, I didn't see that.
Look at me. Yep. Was all in my face.
Because look, I did see that person and kept scrolling, kept going, kept walking. Did you see how he was all in my face trying to be friendly? No,
I don't.
I saw it. I said, because I'm not about to talk to him. Why the fuck I'm gonna talk to him? Oh, but bitch, you did what you did. Why would I talk to you?
And see, y'all give grace. Me, on the other hand, ain't no more grace. Ain't no grace to begin with. Because
I feel like you start with grace.
That's where I opposite it. I start with the grace, and then when you start fucking up, I just slowly like pull myself away from it. I might tell you something one time. I might, because that's if I feel like I have to say it. I might say it, and then I might not say it, and then I just pull myself away from it. Yeah. Like the only person I can remember that I was in a relationship with that I actually was honest and open and communicated that something was not okay was my ex-fiance. Before I just called it off and said, fuck this shit. I told him, we had a conversation. I was like, hey, we need to talk. Not no text message, phone call, FaceTime, whatever. This is a face-to-face conversation. And I told him, I was like, this is not okay. What you're doing is not working. Like, you not giving me what I need. You're not showing me that I'm marrying into something where there's stability, that I don't have to worry, and that I don't have to do it myself. Right. And that's when I communicated that very clearly. And then he made it seem like he'll still to this day go around telling everybody it was my fault. That's fine. Like Chrisette Michelle say, blame it on me. It's all my fucking fault, bitch. I will go along with it, okay? And he, over the years, like I've noticed that like he's tried to like befriend me on social media because we don't live in the same place anymore. So like he'll befriend me, I still decline. Because what we got to say to each other? What am I gonna show you? What do you feel like you need to see from me? That like what is it? And I knew that we wasn't gonna make it when I slowly started to take myself like mentally. My mind was already over the shit before I finally took myself just all the way out. I didn't care about the fucking money that I lost, from paying for whatever for the way. I didn't even give a fuck about that. My mom was like, I didn't even tell my parents for a minute. My mom was at Thanksgiving was like, wait a minute, where your ring? And I was like, I ain't got it no more.
How long were y'all engaged?
Man, we were engaged. We started dating for a while. We were friends first for a long time. And then we started dating. And then we got engaged. We were engaged. Let me see. We were engaged until like, I want to say September of that year. So like 9 months we was engaged. And it was less than a year to our wedding day when I called it off. And my mama, once my parents finally found out, she was like, well, what did you say? I was like, I said what I needed to say. I had to get it off my chest. I was not okay with that. And I didn't have the peace and stability that I thought I was going to have. And I had to do what I had to do. And out of sight, out of mind. And that's the way I operated. And then I started dating other people after that child. Sold the ring and everything. Sold my gowns. Sold my gowns and got the fuck.
People really have to do what's like right for them, like what makes you happy, because like life is extremely short.
Yes.
And it's like you have to make yourself happy. And I feel like in my experience, men do that all the time. They go with their move.
They really do.
That's exactly what they do.
And it's like I'm left like, damn, what the fuck? I thought we was in this together, bitch.
And then I think it's even harder when people have families and they just pick up and leave. It's like you got a whole family. You done left these children. You done left this lady with these children. You done left whatever bills and whatever semblance of a life y'all had just because you want to be selfish. Like,
and in my experience, go ahead. Oh, my experience, once we broke up, it was like, not necessarily fuck them kids, but like, oh, well, I'm not doing nothing. Like, you don't want me, then you don't want nothing that comes with me. And it's like, wait, what? Not you trying to leave all the responsibility on me? Like, bitch, I didn't sign up to be a single parent. I was married. Like,
you didn't expect to be a single fucking
We were supposed to be doing this together.
We was a unit.
Now you mad because I don't want you because you're a cheater and now I got to do it by myself? Bet.
And it's almost as if you get punished for choosing
happiness.
Peace. And peace. Like, what
I feel like a lot of times people get criticized and punished for choosing themselves.
Specifically
when it comes
women.
to, of course, women, always women. It's all women get criticized all the time.
No matter what choice we make.
For choosing themselves in a situation because they are expected to be the solid foundation for everything. Mm-hmm. But how can a woman be the solid foundation if she's not solid within herself? Yeah. How can she be this happy pillar of hope for her kids when she's not happy? She is not in a happy space. She's miserable as fuck. Mm-hmm. She has nothing to give to her kids besides misery and besides fucking disarray and just pain and everything. Like, if that's all she has to give, that's what she's gonna give to her baby. And that's why a lot of these babies are in the fucked up ass situation that they are in, because women are not given the grace to just be human. Mm-hmm. They're always expected to be mothers.
You have to push through. Exactly. Always have to push through. It's like, I don't have any time where I'm like, I don't feel like doing this. So I'm just not gonna do it. Yeah. Like, oh, they have practice. I'm just not gonna take them. Yeah. I have to make the choice because I want them to have a good life, regardless of what the fuck me and their dad went through. Right. That I have to give them the same life. I feel obligated to give them the life that they would have had, even if it was 2 incomes and 2 parents being able to split the load. Like, I still feel like they deserve the best. Like, you know,
it's not even about the money at that point. It's about the support. It's actually about the physical.
It is about the money too, because it takes money to do everything. Like, I have to work to have the money, but I have to have the time to do the things.
Give them what they need. Yes, exactly. To be there, to be supportive, to make sure they get the practice, to make sure they have somebody to push them.
Then I still have to have my own mental health to be able to push through all of that.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Being a woman is really hard, and it's a single parent, period. Whether you're a male or a female, like.
So we're not gonna dwell on the band. We're not gonna dwell on the band. So, what are like your green lights when it comes to dating? What do you look for? Like, what are those things that are like, ooh, that's exactly what I need for me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with you. So what's that?
I mean, for me, I just think it's a person who like pays attention to like stuff that you like, stuff that you write on Twitter, stuff that you like. You're trying to actually learn about who I am. Mm-hmm. You're trying to learn about what I like. You're trying to like, you know, impress me to a certain extent. Like you're trying to court me. Like you want me to get you to like you, but not overbearing. Because I feel like some people might do too much. Like this boy took me on a helicopter date, and he just wanted me to be like so excited. But it was like
because he had money. He had money. Okay.
Yeah, and I just was like, okay, this is cute. But it was like 45 minutes, and it was like $400.
Did y'all talk about anything? Did it go deeper?
Like literally, this was like our second date.
And y'all didn't talk about nothing on the helicopter date. Like y'all didn't go. deeper?
It was. We couldn't really talk. Like the pilot is showing you around the city. I mean, after that, we kind of went to dinner and stuff like that. And it was like a cute date. I don't want to knock it or whatever. It's not that. But I felt like you could have done something more thoughtful to be able to get to know me. Because like you said, I can't get to know you on a helicopter ride. It's loud. I feel like that was just more flashy. I don't like no flashy type shit. Like, I want you to have money. But I also want you to be smart with your money because you just met me. Yeah. And I could not like you tomorrow, and you just wasted $400 fucking dollars. Like
on this
in my mind with 3 children, bitch, that could have went.
You know what? I could have used that $400, bitch.
That could have been groceries.
And it's like I'm not trying to tell you to pay for my groceries. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to tell you that, but like we could have did something that was like way more thoughtful, way more intimate, so that we could be able to like get to know each other and build a deeper bond than you just trying to like show off, like bitch. And mind you, that's the same date that posted me on their page.
After, girl.
Like posted me on the helicopter, posted me walking to the helicopter. I looked fine. Like,
you know. Of course you look good. But still, don't.
But like, you trying to get clout off of me? You want people to know you dating me? Like,
let's not do that.
This date number 2.
Let's not do that. No. I would have to say for me, like, it's pretty much the same thing. Like, I want somebody that wants to see me. Because majority of the niggas that see me out on social media or out in public, they see me only for my physical. Right. I want somebody that actually wants to see me, that wants to get to know me and be like, look, I want to know, what is it that you like? What is it that you don't like? What are your triggers? What's, what makes you happy? Like, I want somebody that really wants to get to know me for the person that I am and not for who I'm perceived to be. Mm-hmm. I don't need you to show me off. Again, like you said, I want you to have money, because bitch, I'm not trying to pay for your life. No, not at all. I'm not doing that because I don't want no scrub. I'm not trying to pay for your life. I got my own financial responsibilities, and I'm pretty sure you got your own too. But I'm not trying to pay for you. And I'm not going to say, I'm not necessarily looking for you to pay for me, but I also want to know that you can handle your own within any situation.
I want you to pay for
me. And eventually, at first, that, but eventually it's on some, yes, pay for, I want you to be able to take care of me as well. Because I'm going to take care of you in return. Like, I'm what a lot of niggas women, niggas don't understand is that I really like to be domestic. Like, I love cooking for, baking for, taking care of. I love doing that. But a huge but with a capital B-U-T. You need to be able to show me that you can handle everything on the outside of it. Like, I'm not just doing that for the fuck of it.
Right.
Like, I need to know that if I'm going to do that, you're going to be able to take care of the bills. You're going to be able to take care of everything that's coming in. And you're going to also do half and half on whatever is going on in this household. Right. If I'm taking care of making sure that this house, that you got food, if I'm making sure that the kids are taken care of, that means you're making sure that the house is clean. You're making sure that everything that we got in this house is taken care of. Like, it's half and half.
They don't.
A lot of men do not, like, they want to be like traditional, but they don't want to be, because, like, at the end of the day, if I'm working and you're working, we're both working.
We gotta split. We gotta split what's going on in this house.
So the chores are both gonna be split. You take care of the children. I take care of the children. You cook sometimes. I cook sometimes. Everybody clean up after themselves. Right. Then there won't be a big old mess to clean up. Exactly. Like, I don't like when men think you're a slave. That's why, like, I ain't gonna lie. In my newfound life after divorce, Dori, AD, ain't cooking for you. Ain't cooking for you. You can cook for me. And we'll see how that goes. And then maybe if we develop a relationship, then I might feel inclined to bring you some shit that I cook for me and my children. But I'm not doing that. And then also, you need to come with whatever I have. Like, if I have my own place, you need to have your own place. You can't be living with your mama and, like, living with your people, you and your partner. No. Like, I need to be able to have, like, I tell niggas all the time, my house is for my kids. Like, that's not even my house. That's their kids' house. So, like, you can't come there.
I'm just a roommate. I just make sure I'm the housekeeper.
We're not doing that. I'm not bringing niggas to my kids' house. Like, no, that's not happening. So you gotta have your own house, right? So that I could come visit you and get away from the stress that I have at home. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have that. You gotta have income. Like, I ain't saying you have to have a 9 to 5, and I don't want you to be a drug dealer. I'm not going through that again. But
not doing that again. No,
you gotta have some money, some income. You gotta have a car. Like, these are, like, we're grown.
It's basic things.
This is bare minimum shit.
It's basic things that you have for yourself that you're expecting others to have for themselves. Mm-hmm. Which is, so I will say this. Because a lot of times,
bare minimum,
people ask for things that they don't even have for themselves. Right.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a car, if you have a home, if you are paying all your bills at this moment, if you are taking care of kids, I expect you to look for somebody that can maintain the same things that you are maintaining. Right. And if you want more than that, yes, ask for more than that, because you should ask for more than that. Anytime you're doing anything professional, personal, you should always ask for what you're worth, which is what you're doing plus tax. Thanks. Period. Yeah. And that goes in every area of life. So whatever nigga that you fucking with, he should be able to do what you're doing in this moment, plus
more.
He should be able to give you a little bit extra. Period. She should be able to give you a little bit extra. Period. But I need niggas to stop thinking that they are the prize, or they are the baddie, or they are the one that should be sought after first.
Crazy.
You are not supposed to be sought after first. Understand? Yes, women see you, but you need to be hunting the woman, not the woman should be hunting you. And this is coming from a hunter, because bitch, I have a lot of masculine energy, and I see a lot of niggas, and I get what I want, but I also want somebody that's gonna hunt me. So if you can't do that, don't hunt nobody. Don't look for nobody. If you can't do what you're supposed to, don't look for them. Don't look for them. Get yourself together. Get yourself together.
And I wouldn't even say like the men are not the prize, because I want you to be a prize too.
You should be. Don't be no fucking scallywags, gutter butts. Don't do nothing.
Like, I want a prize. Like, I am a prize, and I want you to be a prize too. That's why I'm saying I want you to come with all the stuff that I come with plus more. Yes. So that, like, you know, you the man. I want you to lead me in the right direction. Like, and I can follow you if you're leading me in the right direction. But I'm not dumb. So I know if you're leading me down the wrong path. Like, don't be trying to act like, oh, because women just don't know how to take direction. Women don't know how to submit. I know how to submit very well to the right person, to the right values, to the right morals. When you're leading me on a right path. If you're leading me down the path of destruction, baby, I'm a steer clear of that.
And that's where I think a lot of men get fucked up at, because they expect a woman to just follow them wherever the fuck they decide to lead them. And when a woman that knows her worth, when a woman that knows, okay, this is where I want to go, this is an actual right path, this is the wrong path, and they try to voice that and they don't want to take that in, is they don't want to hear that. They don't want to fucking accept that. They feel like that person is being difficult and they're doing too much. No, bitch, it's you. You're actually not elevated or grown enough to understand what the fuck, as a grown woman, is trying to tell you where you're headed down. Like, as a grown man, as someone that is willing and wants to be in a relationship with someone, that wants to be committed to someone, they know how to listen to their partner. They understand that the relationship that they're in is a partnership, and it takes two. Sometimes, some days, it might be one partner giving a little bit more than the other partner. That is okay. But they also understand that whomever their partner is, they trust that whatever they say is in their best interest. It's in the partnership's best interest. And a lot of motherfuckers don't know how to take that. A lot of people, men and women, don't know how to take that.
Yes.
They don't know how to follow. They want to be so independent, or they just want to be so controlling or whatever, that they don't know how to listen. They don't know how to just be like, you know what, this man is actually showing me the right direction. It's because he's trying to tell me what direction to go in, and I don't want to listen. Or it's, I'm a manly man, and I don't need you to tell me nothing.
And they always be talking about how women don't submit. Baby, I submit.
No, women submit.
Will you show me
that
why?
You know how to lead.
I'll cook dinner, I'll trick off on you, I do all that.
Most women want to be submissive.
Yes.
But a lot, 98% of the women in the world that want to be submissive had to be independent.
Yes.
Which is why they are the way they are. So if you don't know how to be a leader,
because I can take care of myself. What's up?
And we got a Rose 2.0. So what the fuck?
And don't get mad at the lady when she don't know. See, I'm not dealing with her because and don't get mad at the lady because that's all she know how to do is to lead, because we've had to grow up faster than everybody else, especially Black women.
Especially the firstborn girls.
Yeah, the oldest daughter. Oh my God. Like, we've had to grow faster than everybody. So don't be mad at her when she don't know how to not take the lead. Because that's all we know how to do. Speaking from the older sisters, like, we know we had
all three of us are older sisters.
Had to watch everybody. As I said on the Family Dynamic show, like, the way we were raised plays a part in why we are the way we are. You cannot be mad at women, specifically us, because we don't know how to take the backseat. We wish we could. Bitch, I'm tired. Like, take the lead.
I'm tired. You
We
said
just
the
we
perfect
want
word.
to feel
I'm tired.
safe
Yeah.
enough. We want to feel safe
Yes.
enough to
Yes.
take the back seat.
I've been working since I was 16. Like, legit, I was the oldest girl. My mom like got in some trouble where she was literally about to lose our house, and I had got like my first 2 jobs. I was working at Sonic and Six Flags when I was 16 years old. I literally paid all the bills of my checks, and I just kept like my fucking tips or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, but like you said, I'm tired. Somebody come take care of me. Fuck.
Exactly.
Now I've been taking care of kids. I can't lie. When I was married, I was a stay-at-home wife, like for the majority of the time. But like that is a huge job.
It's a full time 24/7
like literally rearing
job.
my children from birth. They all like were breastfed. Like what I'm saying. So rearing them from birth to getting them to school age, and then when they're getting to school age, like the teachers can't teach them everything. You got to be there with them to reinforce what the teachers are teaching. Like it is a full-time job. Like shout out to all the stay-at-home moms, because it's like you literally give that's being submissive. You're literally giving up all the power to somebody else. Yep. Like my husband made all the decisions for the money. Like I would literally have to ask him like, okay, well, we need this. So we need to get this, because I don't have my own money, because I'm staying at home and like all the money goes into one pot, but I'm not putting no money in the pot. So it's just really his pot. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's even harder than, you know what I'm saying? Having your own fucking money where you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. And like, you know what I'm saying? You're literally giving away all yourself. And then if y'all divorce, you did all that for what? It's like, because now you don't have no credit.
Yeah, girl, nothing.
You don't have no job history.
Right.
You don't have nothing but them kids that still need you to look out for them. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So being a wife is like a hard thing. Like being in a marriage and like you said, a partnership. It's really a partnership. Like you really have to see it through to the end. Like you cannot be selfish when you decide to like marry somebody, because that shit is supposed to be forever. Yeah. And especially when you have kids involved. Like it's crazy.
Oh gosh.
She trying to fight somebody.
Cause that is like that's y'all like.
And on that note, shout out to Happy Raptor, y'all. Happy Raptor creates premium infused rums inspired by our culture, our community, and the things that bring us joy. Their signature line of 504 rum is handcrafted in New Orleans from 100% Louisiana molasses and no artificial ingredients. Visit Happy Raptor, especially during Carnival, at 1512 Carondelet Street to do your own rum tasting.
Ew, okay. I'm glad
I like rum.
I'm glad she cut that off, because girl,
you was somewhere. I seen it.
I was getting into anger, and I was just getting into like, because y'all know, like we've all been there. We've either seen our mothers go through it, seen our aunties go through it, our aunties, we've actually been through it. Like we've been there, and just because Black women go through so fucking much. God damn, Black women go through so much.
I'm tired of being called resilient.
I'm tired. Like resilience is such a fucking derogatory word at this point for me. Like I don't want to be resilient anymore. I just want to be safe. I want to be soft. I want to be a woman.
Yes.
I don't want to have to be Black first. I want to be a woman first. Thanks. Please let me be a woman first. Because all I had to do was be Black first, which meant I had to fight, which meant I had to be resilient, which meant I had to bat the fuck out of all these motherfuckers that tried to play with me and whomever the fuck I was around. I'm tired. Yes. We are tired.
And on that note,
it be your own people. That be
your own fucking people.
And on that note, we're gonna slide into the Grammys hot topics because.
Go ahead.
Beyonce broke the record of most Grammy awards in history.
Yes.
Talk about a Black woman being tired. I know that whole time. I know she had to be tired.
Okay.
Because
she's been doing this since Since a child.
Since we were a child.
Since we were a child, girl. The fact that we really seen like
we seen the whole
progression.
And the Grammys try to play in her face with album of the year.
Oh my God.
Because I mean, I like hairstyles like everybody else, but not that damn much. I ran Renaissance into the fucking ground, okay?
Can I be honest? Like, honestly, I really don't know who the fuck hairstyle is. I don't know who the fuck that person is. I've heard the name.
White guy, I just saw him tied up in some like red stuff.
He has a song called As It Was, and they play it like TJ Maxx and shit. It's like regular. Yeah. And people were using it on Instagram and stuff for their reels. Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the way that it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like that song.
I like. Do you like it that much?
I don't know. Okay, but listen, it was not song of the year. It was album. Right?
Yeah, album of the year.
So I don't think that one song could like account for the whole album. That's what I'm saying. And the only reason I know that is because of my children on TikTok. And that's God the honest truth.
I didn't even know Harry had a whole album.
I just thought he had a little EP.
I knew he had a song.
But they always do this to Beyonce. It's like, we're going to give you something, but it's not
what you deserve.
We have to pacify everybody else, but we're going to exalt you in the same breath.
We're going to give
and
you
then
everything
they stopped
else.
going to the Grammys for like a couple of years
did,
or something.
They did.
And now they finally back because she won the most Grammys, but not for what she wanted it for. Like,
right.
You niggas is...
They really
I'll take that, but at the same time, she's still like the history making fucking recording artist in this time.
She got more Grammys than Michael Jackson.
Grammys of all artists in history at this moment. So you know what? We gotta take the wins where we could take the fucking wins. Thank you.
Win is a win.
And Frida got
shout out to Big Frida.
Shout out to Frida.
Got the first motherfucking Grammy. You heard me? She been doing this
Frida.
She been doing this shit forever. It's been a long time coming, but Frida.
I really hope she bring her out for Renaissance for the show.
I'm pretty sure,
especially
for the last day. Like, she's definitely gonna come out for New Orleans.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that shit on social media.
I'm still waiting. I ain't
gonna lie. If I get a free ticket, I'm in that bitch.
We manifest.
Shout out to y'all. If y'all want to give us some free tickets.
For anybody that wants, that got free tickets, want to give away free tickets, give it to your Teedies and Dori. You heard me? Like, we want to go.
You heard it here first. We would like to go, but we can't afford
everything.
Yeah, we got outfits playing and everything. I sure got an outfit.
We got followers.
We'll be together.
Okay.
Yeah. Platform Hills, the whole Renaissance.
Yeah, we doing it all. Yes.
I do know the songs.
Okay. I heard them all. Stop playing. Got my top 5. Don't do that.
Especially from Apple Music at the end of the year. The whole girl, not even Cuffin was at the end of my top 5. Church Girl was number 1 because I played that shit like 2,000 times last year. So
actually, Plastic off the sofa.
I can see that.
That's my first
I can see that for you.
I'm a lover girl at heart. I am definitely a lover girl at heart.
That'd be a problem. And I hate having to be detached. Because it's like you can't get attached to stuff.
Plastic on stuff is bad.
Made it bad.
Look, let me hurry up and wrap this shit up so I can go home. And Viola, yes,
she got an EGOT. You heard me? Man. The third African American woman to have an EGOT. Damn. Shout out to Whoopi Goldberg and Jennifer Hudson.
The fact that it's only the third.
The third.
It's 2023.
Why are we having to say the third or the first? Like, why are we?
It's like I'm so happy for her, but I'm mad that that's a flex.
That's the third.
That is
like. Do you know how much talent we have? Like for that to only be the third. Like,
do you know how much we have attributed to everything that has to be
like
America?
Like you wouldn't even know a lot of shit if it weren't for Black people. Let's get Black history right quick.
You wouldn't know America if it wasn't. Black people, but
anyway. And Black History Month, they did this to us. Black History Month, they did this to Beyonce.
Beyonce, Giselle.
Right.
Okay, and lastly, we got to talk about this fucking tribute to the 50th anniversary of hip hop. How the fuck do you have a tribute to hip hop and not have Southern music involved?
Big Boy was not enough.
Outkast was not involved. UGK was not involved. Cash Money, No Limit was not fucking involved. How the fuck do you have?
We ought to tag the Grammys when we drop this clip, because how do you highlight hip hop, but you don't have all the eras? You miss JJ Fad, you miss Monie Love from back in the G. You got a little piece of De La Soul. You missed the whole Atlanta era where Gucci was beefing with Jeezy about the Snowman. You missed T.I. and Luda and Shawty Low. You missed the whole fucking era. Like they went from 2000
and Cash Money, like
to 2022 with Lil Baby. I was like, wait a minute.
Did you not realize that South was?
Yeah, see, I didn't watch it. So
yeah, I saw clips, but how did you not represent the 99 to the 2000? Like they represented a whole fucking decade to this day.
At like Busta Rhymes in the 2000s, and then they skipped all the way across the auditorium to Lil Baby. And I'm just like, you skipped a whole fucking decade of like UGK, Cash Money, No Limit, like B said. You skipped the whole Atlanta, the crunk music era with Lil You skipped the
Laffy Taffy?
Yes, girl.
You skipped the snap era with the snap, with all the songs had the snap beat to it, the lead with it, rock with it. You skipped Soulja Boy. You skipped all them little dancey songs we used to do.
Like how?
You skipped whole eras. Like how you did that? And then LL kind of knew, because he was like, don't get mad at me. I didn't make this. So apparently, so he said it before he started. So then I started Googling, being nosy again. And I found out the show was supposed to be like 24 minutes of like the celebration, but they cut and it ended up being 14 minutes. So what the fuck you done cut off? What's cut it out?
Them 10 decades.
Man.
I mean, 10 years.
Exactly.
How you barely even scratch the surface with like the Babe with like Too Short. Like it's more than just Too Short. You got Sugar Free, E40. You skipped a whole bunch of Hyphy Movement. You skipped all of that. Like y'all
dropped the ball. Grammys again has dropped the ball.
I help y'all.
Grammys has dropped the ball so many times, but again,
Dori got to do the production because
come on, Dori got to do the whole thing.
Nobody.
The hosting, the fucking award announcement, whatever the fuck y'all need her to do. Come on,
be in front of the camera or behind the camera.
Get all of us up there. We gonna help y'all out because y'all dropped the ball. A lot of the balls.
And then for you to get to the current time, and you only got Lil Baby up there, but you got it's so many other people.
I mean, I know a lot of them are in jail or on trial right now, but. Come on, y'all. We got other people.
Y'all got Young Boy out here putting out videos. Y'all definitely could have put him up there.
Thank you.
Y'all could have put.
They definitely could have had.
He ain't in jail.
They could have had.
He out. He was a whole fucking error.
But y'all could have had Meg up there, but Meg not fucking with people right now.
I respect that.
I don't suggest she's showing.
She don't need to show nothing. Anyway,
all they're gonna do is judge her.
Yes.
The next on the topic is LeBron. He also broke a record in this fucking Black History Month. He is the all-time scoring player in the NBA. He beat Kareem. You heard me. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Shout out to LeBron James and his family. Actually, shout out to Savannah. Because she's a fucking bad one. She been holding LeBron.
I ain't gonna call you a bad bitch because no disrespect. You a baddie girl.
She has been holding LeBron down since he has started in the fucking league. Shout out to her because it takes a lot to hold down a fucking NBA ass fucking player. It takes a lot. Shout out to you, my sis.
And you look good while doing it.
And
yes, she does. Oh my gosh.
And your daughter is beautiful. The kids, it's giving everything. It's giving
black excellence. Yes. Next, racism in.
I don't know if we even need to talk about that one because I mean, if you know, you know.
I mean, it's always racism.
If you don't know,
now you
them
know.
People who be on them parades, the white parades. They do not be trying to throw to my black children. This is my own experience.
I already know.
Like, if you go to them white parades, and if you're not a part of the problem and you're a white person watching this, be aware of what's going on. Tell your friends, tell your family members, because it's a lot of black children that be out there and that y'all do not be trying to throw to because y'all be trying to throw to y'all white counterparts and they don't even be out there.
Okay.
And if y'all are out there, y'all, with y'all fucking ladders in front of everybody, and that shit is not fair because that is not what parading is about.
No.
We are locals and everybody comes out there to have a good time, not to be above anybody else, not to be fighting you down to the fucking ground for no fucking bees. Because, bitch, we live out here. We don't give a fuck about that shit. These children just trying to have a good time. Like, we are not trying to wrestle you to the fucking ground, but we will.
Okay.
Know that we will, but bitch, that is not even what we came out here for. So just please respect everybody's space.
Yes.
Do not be trying to jack fucking bees from children, because grown people like us who from here, we don't give a fuck about that. But you're not about to disrespect my kids.
Okay.
So watch what the fuck you doing.
And don't be knocking children over to get beat with your grown ass.
Like,
okay.
I gotta grow up.
But you know what? I noticed, like in we'll say, I remember the last 2020, the last weird one. I will forever call Mardi Gras 2020 cursed because
it was.
That's when the people died.
Yeah,
this
that's
one
when
is very much
marching in that parade.
That was when the people
this
died.
time is giving janky as well.
It is because why is it raining? Why are the floats behind?
That fucking float lost his head, bitch.
Yeah, why is it raining? Why is it?
Yeah,
the Jester float and Pygmalion lost his head. And then they shot off a confetti shooter and knocked the lights out.
The trees were falling, so when they came down St. Charles, bitch,
they
came by and that head came the fuck off.
And then
somebody fell off the freaking
fell clean off the floor. And then somebody shot a fucking confetti cannon and knocked the
blew out
damn lights out in the neighborhood.
It's giving janky. It's giving. I might need to stay my ass home.
It's raining. It's cold. The floats ain't on time.
That's all you gotta say for me, and I'm gonna be out.
The floats ain't on time. Like, what's going on? It's giving very 2020. But no, I remember in 2020, I remember being on St. Charles in our usual spot. And these touristy ass people, I used to be one of these people before I moved here, but I was not obnoxious like that. I'm going to be honest, right? I was not obnoxious like that and jacking beads and toys and light up shit from children. You don't do that. Like, I had y'all know I'm a teacher, so one of my students told me last year, she in big school. And she said she had a broken leg, right? And she was sitting in a little wagon. Why somebody stole that child stuff out the wagon and she's sitting up there with a broken leg? Oh, she told me when we came back from Mardi Gras break, she said, Miss Dominique, yeah, somebody stole my stuff and I was sitting in the wagon. All I could say was, Lord help.
That's not what that baby said.
She did. That's
not what that baby said.
She did. I promise you, they listen to me too much. Because when they be showing out, all I say is Lord help. Okay, so she be listening to me. She been at school with me all day, every day. So yeah, I said Lord help. Her mama even backed up and was like, yeah. She said Lord help, and that's all she could do. And that lady stole her stuff out the wagon. Girl, I looked at her. I said, not somebody. She said that lady not right, Miss Tommy. She took my stuffy. Y'all gotta stop stealing from these children. That's out of line.
It really is not even that.
It's really not that.
It's not that serious. It's really not.
Like, are they selling this shit on eBay? Like,
I think they are.
Or either giving away to people from
out of town. People from out of town.
Like, they be so invested.
When they can literally go, we have stores for this, y'all. Y'all can get these
like
beads for $1.
Supply stores.
For real. Get it for $1.
Go to Florida.
It's not that
right
deep.
There. Like,
it's not that deep, y'all. It's not that deep.
And they really be fighting.
I be having to tell them, like, son, we do not care about this shit, but you're not gonna push my baby.
It's literally
you're not gonna stand in front of my baby. My baby's standing right here in the front, and then you're gonna come stand in front of them with your grown ass, baby. This is not that.
And then you be drinking and be drunk in front of the children like you're doing too much.
And I ain't gonna lie, it always be the white people. I'm not trying to be racist or nothing, but I will never see no black people doing this. It's always white people. Then they be looking like y'all just feel so entitled to everything. Like y'all just really own everything. Like one time, like last year, I think I was at Endymion or something. And like my family was already, like, you know how your family already got your spot. So you come, but you're a little late or whatever. Yeah. Girl, the man was trying to tell me to like move. Like, you haven't been here.
Bitch, my family's here, so that means I've been here.
My
blood.
I live in New Orleans. Bitch, what do you mean? What do you mean? I live here.
Rights to this motherfucking spot.
Like,
What you
bitch,
mean?
My family been right here. I'm gonna stay right here. What are you gonna do?
Girl,
Like, what are you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
white people do better because we're not about to do this for y'all.
One
Not
thing
this
that
year,
I
not
figured out
tonight.
in Mardi Gras too is you could tell the black people that don't live here because they stay for race.
Bitch, I've never been
what?
to a Rex parade.
That means I've been here
life.
too long because why do I know that? Why do I know that? That's how you can tell the ones that don't live here because they stay for Rex. Everybody else got sent be under the bridge.
They're not gonna go to us anyway.
They
Bitch,
sure
gonna look
ain't.
right over us. They be like,
And
oh,
then be
it's a black
wasting people's
person.
time on TV with that Coleman shit.
Girl.
You know, people be playing drinking games, watching Coleman, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't even see these big heads is giving me. It's not.
It's giving me racism. It's giving me lynching. It's giving me. It's giving.
That's why I go to Zulu.
It's
I go to Nine Top.
I don't want you here.
What's your favorite parades?
Mine is really Zulu. Zulu is number one.
Of course.
Right under the bridge, under fucking Orleans and Claiborne. That's my spot.
So my people be my people.
Okay. Fuck, we know the same people. So.
Look what
I be around our people and we be around the same people. After that is Endymion and then Namtok. And then I don't really go out to anybody else's parade.
I don't know. I would have to say, like, I got a tie. Like, 1A would be Zulu. Because now that I've ridden, like, I had a good time. Really good time. I just was tired as hell. I ain't give a fuck about the rest of the day when I got off that floor. I was ready to go home and get in my bed. But Zulu is 1A for me. And Endymion is 1B. Like, I feel like I have the most fun at those parades.
Yeah.
Even for Zulu, when you got to get up early and claim your spot or whatever. But it's fun. And then catching the
I was saying I got people for that.
Yeah.
I do get up early so I can give me a little parking spot to buy my people. But I mean, not too early. Like I used to go out there like early, like 7.
Yeah.
But then like, I start going around like 9, 10, maybe
even
11, depending.
Because most of the time I get starting off late.
I usually get
because they don't make it to Orleans and Claiborne until a little later. If you go to St. Charles or something, then you got to be up early. So what I typically do is bring my kids by like their daddy people up there by St. Charles, and they go up there, and then I go by my people, and by the end of the day, then they end up by me some type of way. But
yeah, I agree because at one point I used to go by my people, my mama's people, early, but I was like, I'm not about to go on Jackson and fucking, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not getting up there early no more.
Under the bridge, there don't be no white people.
No,
it's all family.
And I usually only go on Jackson.
Everybody you know. Like it's not out of place. It's not out of place.
I don't have no white people standing in front of me. I really do be feeling like all the black people be like, oh, well, let me pick your baby up. Oh, well, I caught this for here. You want this little flower? Like it really be
take care
a day of like fellowship and communities with each other. It don't be all of that bullshit. Like, even if somebody do stand in front of you and catch a bee, they'll give it to you. Mm-hmm. Like, white people don't be doing that.
They don't do that. They don't.
My favorite parades, of course, are Zulu. I love Endymion. Even though, like, Endymion not the least racist or anything like that. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like Femme Fatale. Yeah. I typically go to them. I don't like the cooler rain. So I ain't gonna lie. If you parade during the cooler rain, I'm probably not gonna be there. Because and then being outside in the cold in the rain.
Like literally,
like you gotta be my mama.
This year
for me to come out there and fuck with you on that.
This year I've just been like, you know what? I'm not trying to do all of them. I'm just gonna do specific ones.
Right.
And that's just gonna be what it is on that. I found out Mardi Gras is gonna be a little bit warm. So I'm definitely gonna be outside, hot girl and all. Okay.
Our outfits together.
Look, they're gonna be these shorts.
I mean, I'm going to Zulu Ball. Y'all going to Zulu Ball?
Yeah.
I'm going to Zulu
so y'all
Ball
catch a Teedies and Dori at Zulu Ball, y'all.
It's gonna be cute, man. Going to Zulu Ball. I'm gonna try to make it to 9 o'clock the next morning. I don't know. It's my first.
Man, how
it's my first Zulu Ball, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Really, it's your first time?
It's my first time ever. Yes, like I know that's like.
Okay, so make sure you stop by at the table.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you know what table it is.
Trying to see everybody. I'm gonna have my flex. I mean, I haven't been, but known so many
Yeah,
to go. So
bring
I
your
mean,
heels and bring your flags.
Yes,
You're gonna change your shoes.
yes. Bring your little clutch and
yes.
snap up some pictures. Now I hope y'all act right, like y'all got some sense, because
Please
the
don't
last
be fighting
time.
and shit. Cause last time they had bottles being thrown and shit. Don't do that this time.
Oh man, I remember one year I went.
Fucking time.
I remember one year I went
If I see it on
and
social media.
Monica was performing and they was fighting in front of the stage in front of
Monica
Monica.
said,
Yeah, she stopped mid-song. What we not gonna do?
She an implant. Like she really
She is.
like she's really a part
I
of us.
fuck with her though. Cause
Love
she be with
Monica,
it. She be
baby.
with
It
all
was,
of it.
it was so funny because she singing shoulda known better. I can't remember what she was singing specifically. She was singing down. Now wait a minute, y'all gotta cut the music. Wait a minute, and they fighting right there in front of the stage. Like here go Monica up here, and here they go right here. All you see is a big
Y'all know y'all grown.
And then we look behind our table, like a few tables back, some chicks back there throwing tables at each other and ball guys. Like, girl, what was y'all fighting about?
It's not that fucking. It must have been about some dick. Probably. Guess what? He was fucking a nigga anyway. So
it never be about the dick. It be about the respect. Cause I had got jumped and pepper sprayed one time, and I don't want like it was not. I didn't jump them like bitch. They came and found me.
I saw.
They came and found me.
I'm gonna leave my. We gonna talk about this later. We're gonna talk about this later.
We're gonna talk
about this.
Yeah.
But like y'all gotta get it together, girls. Y'all gotta get it together because it don't never be that serious. And bitch, I'm cute. So I don't never go outside trying to fuck all of this stuff.
Like we're gonna be fine. Like we too fine to be fine.
It's giving ghetto. I'm grown. Like I'm 36 years old. Very much so grown.
She might look 16, but it's 36.
I'm about to have a 16-year-old. Wow. And I don't have time to be outside fighting. I'm trying to teach her not to be outside fighting. So bitch, y'all gotta stop this.
So can y'all act like y'all got some
please
sense?
Please find some help, Faye.
All right, and so the last topic,
girl, I'm gonna tweet find you some help, Faye. Please.
Some help.
That is the last topic of the night is we gonna talk about the Renaissance tickets because y'all been going crazy about these tickets. I'm not going. I'm gonna say this right now. Teedy B is not going. I will see it on social media because y'all gonna post it. So yes, these tickets. I hope you have a good old time. I know you're gonna have a good old fucking time in Renaissance Club and all that shit like that. But these tickets, they've been going crazy about these fucking tickets.
I'm manifesting some free tickets. Yes, I'll let y'all know how that goes. I'm not gonna say I'm not going because if somebody's trying to take me, I'm willing.
You know what? I want Dori to fucking go. Teedy B, I don't want to be around all y'all because it's gonna be some type of the energy that's gonna be in that room.
If it's gonna be like the energy that was on the run too back in 18, I just rather sit somewhere else away from all of the
believe y'all. I love y'all and believe y'all. Y'all are serious.
Water splashing.
Y'all can have it. Just tell me.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be in the front row.
Just tell me. I want Dori to get these free tickets because guess what? She gonna get them. Well, somebody's going to take her to Renaissance.
Well, Teedy Dom been saying it since the album came out. How you gonna release an album with no visuals, but you got a whole tour? Girl, you get on my nerves. You get on my nerves with this lady.
And she still got 2 other acts to come to follow that. She got Act 2 and Act 3. Renaissance. Yes. That's the thing. So this is what Beyonce do, bitch. She do some shit. She told everybody she had Renaissance 3 acts. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. So we've been on Act 1 for 5 years.
A year.
5 years. We've been on Act
with
1.
No,
everybody forgot about Act 2
with no
and
visuals.
Act 3. No visuals
at all.
Only music.
Video, Instagram videos of her in shiny clothes, and that's it. That's all you giving. And
all the Instagram influencers, all of the video content creators have created their own visuals for Act 1. But Beyonce has not created any.
Not a motherfucking thing.
She's dropped a couple of photos.
Look, she done dropped the whole remix to Cuff It. Cause she be listening to y'all
and
on
official
and y'all don't even know she be
listening.
That's how you know that we really got the juice.
Yeah.
Content creators, if you're a content creator and you post the content, sis. Post that.
it.
And this is a message to me. Post that content, sis. Post it. Because we really got the juice. Like, for her to listen to people create that and then say, you know what, I need to go in there and record that. I need to lay that down. Like,
She be listening.
Let me add a little couple of ad libs or
they
whatever.
listening to
And
you.
she
When your post only get 2 views, it be them.
It really do. It really do be them.
And Jay-Z at SC, and he don't never do nothing. That be him. He be telling her.
I'll talk about him. Here, get your kiss.
Girl.
I'm alive.
I'm trying to live just a little bit longer.
They do be listening because on one song, I remember somebody made a joke on Twitter about, there was this running joke about his legs, how little his legs were. And then on 444, when the album dropped, he said something about his legs being skinny. So he heard the joke and made a whole bar about
They
it.
be getting it.
Because they listen.
They got
don't
ears
say nothing,
everywhere.
but they
That is
listen.
to the streets.
Do.
All right, so let's just, y'all, we went through all the hot topics. Let's
Girl, this show 2 hours.
Let's
Let's
go ahead and recap the episode.
Girl, we don't miss Rihanna and everything, but that's all right. We did. Girls,
It's gonna be on Instagram.
It'll be on somebody's Instagram or somebody's Twitter.
I just hope my parlays won. This is my first day betting. This is my first day gambling. I hope I won.
I hope you won too, so you get the rest.
That's why I'm scared too. I'm like, girl,
I know. My people tell me what bets to put in. I hope it works. I only bet $15.
it's still you gonna win something. You
Girl,
gonna win something.
15 and a 1500.
So let's recap this episode, y'all. So we was talking about dating. We talked about where we are in dating. One, first of all, we are dating. Me and Dori are dating. You know, Dom, she got her man. Shout out to Uncle Dress. She got her man, but we are dating. But let's be real. We have fucking standards. Let's not forget those. We believe in red flags. We believe in green flags. We believe in setting the tone for what we want and how we plan for things to go. So if you ain't coming correct, do not come at all. Thank you. We've talked about how a lot of y'all niggas, you know, y'all be down low too. Y'all be down low.
They said
down low your ass to the other side. Okay? Thank you.
Be who you are.
Please. Love who you are. Be who you are.
Love.
Don't get into any situation that you're not real life trying to be in. If that's not what you're trying to do, don't do it. Don't fucking hype yourself up to something that, again, you're not trying to be in. Mm-hmm. New Orleans is very ghetto. It's very it's giving incest. It's giving the royal kingdom. It's giving neurodivergent, meaning Lil Miley. Lil Miley. It's giving. Stop playing with us. That's what it's giving. Stop playing with us.
Real life shit.
Man, when y'all be telling stories, I just be like, thank you, God, for that 17. That boy from the 17. Thank you.
Ooh, 17.
From the Hollywood.
Oh. So with that being said, you know, we have to end this off with some Teedy gems. Dori, what gems you gonna drop off on the people before we head out the door?
I mean, my message is always the same. Just be honest with yourself and with others. That's the best way to go. Whenever you're in doubt, honesty is the key to whatever. Because if you're honest, you're gonna find a tribe that honestly belongs to you. Yes. Like if you're faking and being somebody who you're not, you're gonna find people who are not fucking for you. You're gonna find those people who you're faking to be instead of finding those people who really genuinely need to be in your life. So just be honest and true to yourself.
Amen. All right, Teedy Dom, what you got for the people?
Again, if it don't apply, let it fly. That's all I got. I know I've said that, but I mean that's a real statement. Mind your business.
I'm gonna let them listen. I'm gonna work on that.
I don't work on that because you need to know. I'm gonna be honest. Don't work on that. You need to know. My TD gems for tonight is it's really fuck. Y'all said all the good ones. Shit. Y'all really said all the good ones. It's real life. Fuck how these people feel. Now, I'm not gonna say niggas in general, but fuck how these people feel. Do what makes you happy. Do what feels good. And in saying that, what makes you feel good, it should also not harm others.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If it harms others, that means you need to step up and be honest. You need to step up and say what it is. But always do what makes you feel good. Never stay in a situation that does not make you happy. Never settle for anything, period. Because if you got to settle just to have someone, just to say you have someone, it's not real. It will never be real forever, ever, ever, ever. Okay? So yes, do what makes you feel happy. Okay? And with that being said, we're ending to the end. We're all to the end. It's the end of the episode. I want to thank fucking Dori for stepping into this fucking studio with us. Thank you.
Thank you guys. I appreciate being here. It was so fun.
Yes. So before we do the whole closing of everything out, let's go ahead and do the commercial. It's RPB and Boot Krewe Media are powered by Royal Honda, located at 5600 Veterans Blvd in Metairie, Louisiana, where they have 80 pre-owned, cars available for immediate delivery and 100 new cars. Visit royalhonda.com to find your new car today. And with that, we are closing it out. Dori, let us know where the people can find you. If you want to be found, let them know where they can find you, what you got going on, what you got coming up. Let us know.
As you guys know, since we've been kicking it for like 2 hours or whatever. My name is Dori. I'm on social media as Dori the Queen. I own my own lash line. It's called Life of the Party Lashes. So you guys can also follow me at Life of the Party Lashes. Shop at lifeoftheparty.lashes.com. I have all type of projects coming up, so I will definitely keep you guys posted. Make sure you follow me on the gram. Follow me on Twitter. I mean, if you like that, you can follow me on Facebook. You know, I do a series called Dating with Dori.
Yes.
So if you want to talk more about dating, sometimes I do lives about it. I also have a snake called Pretzel, and I feed him on my lives as well. So, you know, y'all fuck with me. I host shows. I always have some shit in my bag. I'm like a Jane of all trades, you know?
Yes.
So, you know, just follow me for all information. And I really appreciate you guys. Like, I'm very happy about this.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And again, you know how to find us. We are on Instagram, Twitter at RPB_podcast. Visit our website at RPBpodcast.com. I'm sorry, I forgot we changed it. You heard me, RPBpodcast.com. You can get all exclusive information, updated, all episodes, anything we have new coming out. Also, visit bootkrewemedia.com for our sister and brother podcast for exclusive content, giveaways, and everything we also got going on. Y'all stay tuned. In March, we got some shit coming for y'all, and we are excited with Happy Raptor. Just know Happy Raptor is home at this moment. So keep it in tune. And until then, till the next episode, y'all. Peace.